Welcome back to our forever world, everybody. And every day, we get just one Minecraft day to make this world into something amazing. And today, I got an idea of what is going to improve the outlook of this world. But if you know the challenge, we only get one Minecraft day every day to make this world better. So we only got 20 minutes to make that happen. So let's see what we can get done today. And let's stop yapping and get right into things. But my elytra is currently broken, so we're gonna have to swim over to our starter island over here to get the day started, get some XP, and get back to what we have planned for the day. But I do just want to say we have some stakes involved in this challenge. If you're new here, the stakes are if I miss a day of this challenge, or if I don't have enough melons to subscribers, well, then I gotta delete this world. And obviously, I want this to be my forever world. I don't want to delete this world. So, that being said, let's go check in on our subscriber chest with all of our melons. And if you subscribe to this channel, you do get a melon in the infamous subscriber chest over here. And also, you get a chance at being on the wall of subscribers like my friend here, TamX05V. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. And if you want to get on that wall, it's pretty simple. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know you did so, and that'll give you the best chances of getting on that wall. But let's get ourselves some XP from our very good XP farm over here. Yep, this is a mod I installed to make this challenge a little bit easier on myself, because it's not too easy to one, create a mob farm, and then two, if I even made a mob farm, who wants to watch me on my one day every day sitting around AFK at a mob farm? I mean, that's not interesting to anybody, let's be honest. So this is a lot easier. It gives me a decent amount of XP. As you can see, our elytras, it's going up and mending at the moment. We just gotta kind of dump the seeds out of our inventory every time, but it is what it is. Quality solution, I think. But like I said, I got some plans, and those plans include some pale oak, which we have been waiting to use. And I actually have never used this block yet in Minecraft. You know, they dropped the update I don't know how long ago. It's been probably over a year now, but I've never used it. So I'd like to use it in some builds, and I got a good plan for what I can use it for. And that includes something I discussed in yesterday's video, which will be a nice little gazebo over on our getaway island that we were just at. But it's going to be easier to get around over there once we obviously get our elytra mended, which we did. So let's go ahead, get rid of some of these things we don't quite need at the moment. And let's head back over there and get started on our next build. I mean, I'm hyped. You know, I also got planned for another build. We got a mini boat dock going on over next to the lighthouse. Haven't quite exactly figured out the perfect spot for it just yet, but I'm thinking right here. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I like the lighthouse being on the stony shore by itself, so maybe we do like a boat dock over here, because this area, it's honestly looking pretty ugly, and a boat dock would improve. And also, like, I mean, looking from the perspective of over here, if you got like some sailboats and stuff in the background over there, I think that'd be pretty cool looking as well. So I'm thinking right there might be a better spot, and that's why I haven't quite committed to that build yet. The lighthouse HQ over here, looking good in its full form, final form. You know, I do like how that build came out, but right here is where we're planning our gazebo. And this is actually going to be tough because, one, I've actually never built a gazebo in Minecraft, and two, I've never used pale oak in Minecraft. So we got two things kind of going not in our favor here, but I think we could do this. I think we could get this done, and I think it could come out pretty nice looking. We also kind of have a full inventory at the moment, but for once, I actually do have my shulkers on me. And I didn't just leave them around. This is actually the last spot that I left them before I picked them up and started using them again. But let's put some of these things that are going to go into the island, but not this build, in this chest. We don't quite need all this scaffolding at the moment. We might need a little bit of it, but I highly doubt it, honestly. This is going to be pretty flat build. It's going to be hanging off the edge kind of right here. But for this gazebo, what I have planned is a little bit of something like this. Kind of small in a sense, but big enough, I'd say. And it's actually going to leak into this farm if I build it there. So we're going to have to move this over just a bit. And we're also going to need some dirt terraforming going on here. So let's work on that first. Okay, so we need to plan this side first so we don't intrude on our farm. So we're going to go, thinking 5 blocks. And then like this. And I think that should be pretty good. Another 5 blocks, and then we're gonna need some more dirt, which do we have in here? We don't quite have, so obviously we're gonna do the good old trick of we're gonna terraform this a little bit. Oh, he's got a trident. Oh my. You just smoked me with that. I put my sword somewhere. It's not on me, I'll tell you that. So let's handle this guy with the good old axe. Oh yeah. Oh my. He's taking damage. No trident. And I do have a looting sword. We probably could have got that trident with our looting 3 sword. You gotta think about these things before you kill the drown, don't you? Doesn't do you much justice when you think about these kind of things afterwards, but what are you gonna do? Okay, I did something wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see what I did wrong. I don't have the dirt. Yes, yeah, I just got the dirt to put the dirt down, and I did not put the dirt down. Yep, that'll probably do it. All right. Simple little gazebo design here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Okay, that's too long as well. What did I do there? Nope, I missed another block right there. All right, so we are botching this already. This day is going exactly to plan, as you can see. All right, fix this up really fast, put our shovel back in our inventory, and it's gonna go something like this. Perfect. And this is gonna be a nice little gazebo, and I actually think we can use some of our quartz as well. I mean, we've gotten a lot of quartz so far in this series. Just kind of getting it for XP. That's been another way I've been able to get XP and keep it a little bit interesting for all of you. So we got a lot of this stuff. Yep, more than enough than we're gonna need. So we should have all the blocks we need. Fly over the skeleton. Screw you, buddy. We're flying right over you. And let's go ahead over here. And we can actually maybe texture. Is this gonna look weird if I use like quartz as a texture block here? I feel like it might. No, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. Also, I'd have to swap from pickaxe to axe quite often. So let's see. Can we make these? We got a crafting table on us as per usual. We got enough crafting tables in this world, but what's more? You can't make quartz walls. Wait a second. You can't make quartz wall. You can make quartz pillars. That's kind of interesting. I kind of like the look of that. That kind of does like some gazebo for me. I think what we're gonna do here, something like this. And we're also going to need some pale oak stairs as well. And that way we can kind of give it a little flare out here. Make it look like it's like hanging over the edge quite a bit. And this, I think, should end up looking pretty good. That should look pretty good. Okay, we got a drown chasing us and we're crumbling over here. Let me up here, please. I don't want to mess. I thought my footsteps were a creeper. I could have sworn I heard a creeper, but it was my footsteps. Wow, I almost lost it there. Okay, I'm like rushing because this guy's coming after me. He's on my case, so let's just handle him. Handle him like light work. Oh, that fire also sounds like a creeper about to ignite. That's also what it is. Okay, and I'm trying to think here. I kind of might be making this a little too big. That's looking a little big. I'm not loving that design, honestly. We're going to have to figure out a different design here. I'm not loving this. I don't like it at all, to be honest. We're gonna have to figure out something different. I think I'm just gonna keep it standard like this, and maybe go with a bit more of an open kind of floor plan here. Go with the quartz pillars. But I want to make it look nice. Okay, I have a plan for at least the outline. Once we get the outline down, then we can kind of figure out the rest of it. But I want to use these quartz pillars. Now that I found out that I can use these, let's outline it over here. Like something like that. And these will be the pillars of the gazebo. I think this is honestly like, that might be the perfect block for what we're trying to do here. Fill that in. That's kind of the perfect look that I was going for. Now the tough part is going to be a floor, which I think actually would be a good idea to make out of a different block than what we got going on here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just kind of dodged all of those guys. That was kind of insane. Let's go reset our sleep timer. We have not yet slept in this challenge. Uh-oh, we're getting bodied. We are getting absolutely bodied. But we have reset our sleep timer because I hate dealing with phantoms. They're honestly my least favorite mob in the game. I've said it multiple times. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that one. And if not, what is your least favorite mob in the game? I like to hear that because there's a lot of them that I dislike. I mean, honestly, all of them. Like, if it were up to me, like, Minecraft would be a very peaceful game. I don't think I'd have any mobs in it. I'd be playing peaceful mode. But you got to add a little bit of stakes to the challenge. You know, it can't be too easy. Oh my, sneak attack. I am so bad at PvP. I can't even hit these guys for anything. Not for anything, but they're attacking me from all different angles. Doesn't help my case. That's one down. Who's next? Who's next, buddy? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I thought. Go fly away and burn. Burn. Alright. Back to this build. Enough messing around here. Back to the build. Gazebo time, baby. I think we're gonna need much more quartz pillars. Okay, they're hanging out up there. They're chilling. They're not gonna bother me, I don't think. So we're just gonna stop worrying about them. I think something small too. Like, I don't want it to be too tall. I just kind of want this to be a little bit of an accent build, if you will. Just a small little design. And I think we can maybe go one taller here. Go around the world here. Throw one on each. We're kind of doing this very nicely. Very smooth. Nice and easy there. And now we can use some pale oak. And for the pale oak, I'm thinking we also need quartz stairs as well. I'm just gonna make... See, we're kind of like... we're not running low on quartz. We had a lot of blocks, actually, that we didn't grab. So I'm thinking something like this. Like, that looks pretty cool. And this is kind of actually becoming more of a monument than a gazebo. And it could be either, I guess. You know, we're not picky over here. We're not too picky at all. But can I angle this like that? And then like that? Okay, what was I trying to do there? What exactly was I trying to do there? I'm genuinely not quite sure where my mind was going with that. Okay, let's try this again. I think because I want it on an angle. So like this? Is that? Jesus. Oh my goodness. What am I doing today? That's not gonna work. I can't angle it like that. Alright, so we're gonna scratch that out. We're gonna figure out something else that's gonna go in that corner. But we also gotta repair this mishap we had here because my efficiency 5 pickaxe, not the flex or anything, did us a little injustice there. Okay. So I have an idea for these corners now. And that being said, let's get right to it. No need to yap about it. Let's just get it done. I want to do some of these guys right here, and that's why I wanted like a quartz wall, because if I put a quartz wall in the middle like here, we could kind of accomplish the same thing that we were going with over here. So we might have to go diorite. Actually, do we have diorite? I think we do. Yes, and we have diorite walls. Okay, wait, I can do this. Look at this. It's like a bundle. It's like another version of a bundle. And I think what we could do here, and that kind of adds us a little bit of texture. And like I said, this is almost becoming a bit of a monument rather than a gazebo in a way. But I like the design, so we're gonna stick with it. And I want to do something like this in between here. I like that look. So let's go with that. All the way around. And it gives us a nice little swap in texture, while also keeping our block palette pretty similar in a good way. Okay, next things next. We're gonna need to work on a roof here. We need yes, we need to fill these out as well. And let's just go across here. All right. I said I didn't need the scaffolding. I need the scaffolding. I need scaffolding more than scaffolding needs me. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, that's good. And I do like the look of this so far. Now, would it be crazy? Would it be crazy to do a little bit of this action? I think that's kind of cool. A little more detail to the build. We're gonna need a few more fences, not much. We're just gonna turn that into sticks because we don't really need the sticks, I mean the pale oak, that much. It's kind of just gonna be for a roof. And I like this so far. This is kind of giving me more gazebo vibes now. And then we got to work on a roof now. So for the roof, I think I want to go with some pale oak slabs mixed with something else. We're just going to get a full stack of that basically. And we're going to throw each of these on the end like so. Something like that, and that'll look pretty good. Can we reach that? Like I said, I need scaffolding more than scaffolding needs me, especially right now. Oh, can we parkour? We're gonna do everything in our power to not use scaffolding on this build, just to prove a point that I don't need it. Yep. See, look at that. When you hit the perfect jumps and the perfect block placement, who needs it? Not me. Right there. And we're gonna go all the way around. Finish this off over on this end. Right there. Okay, that's a good start to the roof. Now we gotta work on what's next. And what's next, I think, is a little bit of texturing going on. And I do actually... Alright, enough of the scaffolding chirp, you know. We made it as far as we could without using it. Let's break it out. We got 2 minutes left. We can't be messing around too much in this world. You know, we only get 20 minutes, so we got to improve on time usage where we can. And this is going to go around as well. I don't think I have enough stairs. Do I have enough stairs? That's the question. You'll find out in the next episode. No, I think everybody can already see that I don't have enough stairs. I was close. I got close. But let's go back down here. How much time we got left? We got a minute left. Make some more stairs. Mess it up a little bit. Do something like this. That's looking pretty good. Now, for this top part, I think we're just going to cover it off with these pale oak slabs, and then our build should be complete. But this is going to look pretty nice, I hope. And we also need a floor in here as well, but we were able to accomplish quite a bit in today's video. I will admit that. I will say that even with our scaffolding chirp and our battle with it to not use it, I think we got just about everything I could have wanted to get done. And before we end the video, let's just do a little free cam look. That's looking pretty good. I like that. That's a little nice gazebo. Obviously, it's not finished. We got to work on the bottom part quite a bit. Figure out how to blend it into this floor right here and see what we can do with that. But I do like the look of it. But yeah, we're going to finish this off maybe tomorrow with the amount of progress we made today. But obviously, subscribe for a melon, you know. We'll be back here tomorrow. This was day 221. I think I forgot to mention that in the intro. And if you made it this far in the video, comment gazebo, because that kind of worked out pretty well for the day. We got a lot done. But obviously, make sure to like, subscribe, hype the video if you want to get on that wall of subscribers. So leave a comment letting me know you did so. And I will see you tomorrow for day 222.